member at outdoor level.
It had been a regular delivery, possibly wouldn't have bounced so high and gone over that leg stump. Played the shot a couple of times the other night, register cover. When he gets it right, gets value for his shots.
Been a couple of balls down leg side already. It's painful, isn't it, for any pace bowler out there? And you can see 5 wides. First time this series, Zimbabwe are batting first. And so, what are they aiming for? Have you talked to the boys over the last few days? How's that?
Well, obviously, disappointed bunch after the performance the other evening. If you look at the first game against Nepal as well, it took a massive partnership at the end between Burl and Tumbami to get them across the line. So, Sean Williams has made his intentions pretty clear in the last couple of games that he was happy to chase across the line. So, to bowl first in both of those first 2 encounters. Sean Williams has made his intentions pretty clear in the last couple of games that he was happy to chase the line. So, Paul chased 150 in just 16 overs against Singapore. Paras Khadka, that wonderful 6 in just 52 balls. First chase they were going the other night, they threw it away. So they know they'll need very decent total on the board. 181 the other night, but that was only in 18 overs, not in 20. So I'm pretty sure they've said to themselves, listen here guys, batting first, new surface, we need to make sure we can get ourselves 190 plus here.
By the way, just getting news that Binod Pandare, the Nepal keeper, has got a slight hamstring strain, so he's not moving particularly well. Just keep an eye out for him on this final ball.
Nearly snuck in there. He's very lucky, register cover, to get bat onto that and get it past the man at 45 for 4. So, ends off well the over. Another good one for Zimbabwe. 3 gone, 29 for 1.
The poor captain, Paras Khadka, obviously feeling this is the way to go right now. Though it wasn't so good last over, was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Paras Khadka has decided to take the spinners off after that devastating second over at PJ Moore. Took to the spinners, 15 off it after just 1 run in the first over. Bowled by Sandeep Lamichhane.
Sopal coming up now. What did you make of the wicket today?
It definitely looks a lot drier than what we've had in the first game between these two teams. And that's because obviously we've had 3 games in a row, and that was on the pitch next to that, number 2. This is number 1, and it just looks like a batting surface. Again, no grass.
Quick single, nicely done. Yeah, Tino got a chance
If you
to
manage
look
a
at
team,
the
you have to try and
pitch
mark it up.
beforehand, like he always does before every match. Does a little inspection for us.
Yeah, very similar to what we had the other day. Those cracks show you just how dry the surface is. No grass. And it just looks to me like we're not going to get too much turn from this either. Looks a real good batting surface. But we know that teams like to bat second here and chase, like what's happened in the last couple of games.
An appeal in that last delivery, not given. Pulse ball so far. Decent line of length. Nothing that's causing the batsman too much trouble, but right, you want to keep that right. Gone for the big swipe, and he pays the price there. Chakava heads back, and they've got the second wicket.
I don't know if he has to go across the line here. Mid-on and mid-off are both in the circle. All you need to do is get good bat on it, and it's going over those guys with a minimum of fuss. Yes, go over the top, but not across the line. That'll be disappointing for the Zimbabwean change room, the manner in which that Richard Chakava has gone. 3.4 overs in Zimbabwe now, 30 for 2.
Zimbabwe captain Sean Williams is in. Welcome to the match. That last dismissal. The line.
He'll be disappointed. Looked good in the last game. Regis Chakava, and the change from spin in the first couple of overs to spin in the next couple has worked for Paras Khadka. It's another wicket from Sompal. And a really good second over from him. One run from it, one wicket, that of Regis Chakava. Zimbabwe now 30 for 2.
Been a mixed bag here at the Singapore Indian Association in these first 4 overs. A couple of 2 very good overs for each side. 30 for 2 we are. Here's Lamichane. Oh, he's made that appeal. It's a pretty strong one. Did that seem like a stronger appeal than the previous one?
That certainly looked more out to me than the one of Brian Chari, but it has turned into the batsman slightly. And the umpire possibly just thinking that that's going to be going past the leg stump. Big appeal. Looked very nervous, PJ Moore.
Well, that's how he's been dealing with the spinners today. That makes it all the way. He's far more comfortable for them, isn't he?
The ball is pitched up from the spinners. PJ Moore is going to go for it, whether there's a man back or not. He's got long arms, big levers, and he takes advantage of that. So 36 for 2 now, Zimbabwe, but he won't stop if that ball is pitched up.
He's gone for it again. Not quite got the connection. In fact, that last 6 he got was the least cleanly hit one of the 3 boundaries that he's scored so far. He's going for his shots.
He is indeed. And like I said, Zimbabwe would have seen that all 3 teams winning here. Have seen that in the second part of the game. It's very, very difficult to defend scores here. PJ Moore wasn't in the Zimbabwean side that toured Bangladesh prior to this.